Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and another video. My name is Mallory, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Nuna Pipa Car Seat. If you're not familiar with me and my channel, I have an almost 4-month-old baby boy named Max. I'm married to my husband Mark, who's in the Army, and I'm also a registered nurse. And if this is your first time here, welcome. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below. So I am starting a series of review videos of baby products, because I know that as a new mom, like before I gave birth, I was doing a bunch of research on what were the best baby products to put on our registries. And some of my favorite reviews from people were from actual parents who were using that product. And so I want to contribute to the resources out there. And the first baby product review I'm going to be doing is of our car seat, because you cannot bring your newborn home from the hospital unless you have a car seat. So it's literally the thing that you absolutely must have for your newborn before they come home. So let's just jump into the first part of the review. I'll tell you guys kind of why I got it, and then we will go over the actual product itself. So from the beginning, I knew that I wanted a high quality car seat ideally. Now, just a little disclaimer and explanation with this. Just because you pay less for a car seat, just because a car seat is less expensive, doesn't mean it's less safe, because all car seats in the United States have to go through a certain process in order to pass safety inspection, and the parameters have gotten more strict over the years. So every car seat has to pass that, and then every country like the EU has their own safety inspection, which is a little different from America. But anyway, when you buy a car seat, no matter which car seat, as long as it's new, as long as it's brand new from the store, you can be sure that you're getting a safe product. You do not want to go and buy secondhand car seat. That is not recommended. That is not safe. So make sure that even if you're buying everything else secondhand, make sure that your car seat is brand new. But going back to my original desire, I guess a better way to say it rather than high quality would be to say I wanted a premium car seat, and I wanted something that was European made, that was modeled after a European style car seat, and also stroller. So we decided to go with the Nuna brand for both our car seat and our stroller, and I will do a stroller review in a separate video. Nuna is actually a Dutch company, so it is that dream European made style, and they also have a United States component. So it's not like you're shipping it in from overseas, but it is a Dutch company. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to lift up the car seat and show you guys what it looks like. So this is the basic look of the car seat. And just for clarification, this is the Nuna Pipa car seat, not the Nuna Pipa Lite. There is a lighter version that is, I don't know, I think it's the lightest car seat on the market at like 5.5 pounds without the canopy. And that, I'm a very small person. I'm like barely 5'1", and having a light car seat does sound desirable to me. However, the reason that I didn't go with the light is mostly because you cannot use it without the base. All car seats come with a base that you install the base in your car, that just stays in your car, and then you can clip your car seat in without having to thread the shoulder straps every time you put the baby in the car. However, one reason I decided to go with the Nuna Pipa, even though it's a little heavier, it's like 8 pounds, but it's because you can actually use it without the base. And since we love to travel, I thought that's probably a smart idea. So if you're in a taxi or an Uber, or you're in somebody else's car, then you can use the car seat without the base. So if you look here, if you see right here, these blue things on either side, there's one on there, and then there's one here. All right, and then in the back, there's a blue thing, okay? So if you are using the Nuna Pipa without the base, that is where you would thread the lap belt across here, and then the shoulder belt would go in the back across there. And then you just pull it tight. I did do this several times when my parents were visiting and my husband had our car, but we wanted to go somewhere in my parents' vehicle, and we just threaded it through. It was a little tricky the first couple of times, but after you get the hang of it, it's quite easy. This is the frost color. So as you can see, it's a nice neutral gray color. So it's really great whether or not you have, whether you have a boy or a girl, it will fit either gender. Another reason why I decided to go with the Nuna Pipa is because it does not have flame retardants in the materials, and it is actually flame resistant without using any chemicals. And so that was important to me. So let's go over some physical features of the car seat. If you can see, so you have the different straps. So you want to make sure that whatever car seat you're getting, which if you get one in America, that is, properly certified, but there are fakes out there. There are fakes out there, you guys. So just beware. You want to make sure that it has, oh, there's a pacifier, that it has all these different clips, okay? So let me just get this. Car seats are a little confusing if you've never used them before, but you'll get the hang of it. So, okay, so you see how there is this strap right here. So this goes across baby's chest. It should be around the where the nipples are, and then those two straps will clip into a crotch belt. And normally it'll have this, red button on it, and then you can release those from there. Okay, so that is the basic safety feature that you want to look for on the Nuna Pipa. They do have this button right here at the bottom of the car seat, and you can push that in order to adjust the straps. So you can pull them out or tighten them. So it's pretty easy to do that. Also, you will notice that there are different holes for the shoulder straps. So I think Max is getting to the point where we will need to move the shoulder straps up, but basically you want the shoulder straps to be at the level or below their shoulders. You don't want them really high. And then also the crotch belt can be adjusted and put out there. A few things that are unnecessary but are nice features for the Nuna Pipa, sorry, hopefully I'm in the screen here, are these shoulder pads. So these shoulder pads can come off. Okay, you can do that. The shoulder pads are not necessary, but they offer a little more comfort. And if your baby is really small, when you have a brand newborn, a couple days old, sitting in a car seat like this, they look so little. But these are just for comfort. We've always used them. And they also just make sure that things are snug. Another feature that the Nuna Pipa has is this crotch pad. And if you can see, I'm going to talk a little bit about this in a little bit on things I don't like about the car seat. But as you can see, we have zip tied to this to the crotch. But anyway, this also is not necessary, but we could have continued to use it. Also, you'll notice that there is a newborn insert. So this gives extra padding. If you kind of pull it back, you'll see there's actually a third hole. So these first two holes are for the newborn insert. And then once they're even larger, then you can take the newborn insert out, and this is the back. Okay, so obviously you will want this for a newborn, but as they get bigger, they will not have need for the newborn insert. The material is just so nice and plush. It's very soft. To me, it seems like it would be a cooling material. It's really nice. Okay, so let's get to the canopy of the car seat. because this has a very unique feature that's specific to Nuna. So first of all, the canopy can be removed. So there's like a button on the side here that you can just, or like a snap, and you just take that off, as you can see right there, and you can take the canopy off. I'm not really sure why you would want the canopy off. We've always just left it on. It came attached, so we've just never taken it off. So this is what it looks, this is what the car seat looks like with the canopy back. And then you can pull it like this. Okay, so it does give the baby a pretty good shade. You know, we almost always have it pulled all the way forward when we are riding in the car. In the back, if you flip it around, there is a peekaboo window, as they call it. So a mesh thing here, they can get air through there. This is the unique feature about the Nuna Pipa, or about the Nuna. The light has it as well. So if you see on here on the right side, there is a zipper, this nice like faux leather, or leatherette, I guess they call it, a leatherette zipper pull. And so you just unzip it and you pull this cloth out. And this is what they call the dream drape. This is like a trademark thing of Nuna. So this is what makes Nuna stand out from other car seats, because I don't think I've ever seen any other car seat with this. So it pulls out like this. And as you can see, it's this nice kind of like, I don't know, it's a little bit stretchy. Then it has breathing vents on either side. Okay, so you pull it taut. There are magnets on either end right here. And there are magnets inside here. So all you do is you go like that. And there you go. You can shield your baby even more from the sun, the wind, although, you know, wind can come through here. You can shield it from people, you know, wanting to stick their hand in there, because then all they'll be able to see is their feet. They can't see their face. Also, the handlebar can go down. So you have these buttons on either side. Oh, I got that scratched. You can pull and go like that. You can have it back like that, or you can have it further and go down like that, so that it can be a little stable. So like, let's say you really are not supposed to keep your baby in the car seat for very long, but let's just say you brought your baby into a restaurant and you wanted to put them on the table, then you can put the handle down and it will stabilize. But we usually have it up, and again, it has this really nice leatherette handle on the handlebar for gripping. That is a nice little tour of the Nuna Pipa car seat. It does cost $299.95. It was generously gifted to us by my husband's twin brother, and so we were so grateful to him. He asked us, what do you still need? I was like into the third trimester, and we were having our baby showers, and he was like, what do you still need? And I was like, well, we don't have a car seat and we absolutely need that. And so that's what he chose to buy us. So it was very generous of him. However, even if it hadn't been gifted to us, we still would have bought the Nuna. I really pointed out all the things that I really like. The dream drape, the material, doesn't have flame retardants in it. But I want to talk about, you know, this is a review, so there's always some things about a product that you're not going to like, or that could be better in your opinion. And so a few things that I think could be better, or that I don't like about the Nuna Pipa car seat, is one, and this is probably just company policy, but just be aware. I guess this isn't really something to not like, but just be aware in case you're not shocked. Typically, what I've found is that you can't use coupons or registry discounts from third-party retailers on Nuna products. They may go on sale sometimes, but you really have to watch. It's almost like Apple products. It's, again, very premium. So it's about $300 for the Nuna Pipa. It's a little more expensive for the light version, which is another reason that I went with that one. Another thing that I don't really like, or that's a little annoying about the car seat. So you notice this is very awkward looking. the crotch pad, and you noticed how we had to zip tie it to the crotch buckle. Well, that is because this thing kept falling out of the car seat. It happened like twice within, I don't know, a few minute period. We were in a store and then I was looking around, where is it? You know, it's very easy to lose the crotch pad. And so it was my husband's idea to zip tie it to the crotch buckle. You know, it looks kind of weird like that, but it was like the best solution, because otherwise, knowing me, I probably would have lost this eventually. So that is kind of a design flaw, the way it flies off, like when you take the baby out or you unbuckle them. Another thing that, it's not something, I mean, I still like it because it's like the most unique feature of the car seat. It's the Dream Drape. But I have found, like especially in the cooler months, that I really have not used the Dream Drape as much as I thought I would. One, because of the vents, which are great in summer, right? Like you want air to be flowing through there, so you kind of have to have them. But when it's winter time, you don't want cold air coming through into your baby. And then the other thing is that it was very hard to have like a nice thick blanket on on the baby's legs with the Dream Drape, because normally you would, you know, I can demonstrate with this blanket. You can put, you know, the blanket over them like this, right? But then it's like covering the magnet thing on the side. So it'd be like, well, how does this work? So just keep that in mind. You may not use the Dream Drape very much if it's winter time, just because of those two factors. But I can see in the summertime where it would be, you probably would use it more. So that is my review of the Nuna Pipa car seat. Overall, I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that we got this. It looks, aside from all the great features of it, it looks really nice. Also, another feature is on the base. It has a stabilization leg, which actually does contribute to safety. So that is another additional feature that Nuna has. Let me know. Have you been contemplating the Nuna Pipa car seat? What do you think? What are your thoughts on it after seeing this review? Do you think you're going to get it? Did you get it and love it as like I do, or did you get it and not so much? Leave your comments down below. I want to have a conversation, because just because I think something is great doesn't mean everyone will think it's great. This is just my opinion, but I would do it over again. I would get this car seat again. Stay tuned for a video review on the Nuna Mix 2019 stroller, which goes along with the Nuna Pipa car seat. So again, if you are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button to help me out so that more new moms and dads can see this video and help themselves to decide what car seat they want to choose. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.